Hi, it's Nicole with Phone Ninjas, and today we're going to talk about step 2 of the 7-step inbound call process, qualifying for a generic vehicle. As a point of reference, you'll use step 2 or step 3, which is qualifying for a specific vehicle, but not both. Now, this particular type of qualifying that we're going to talk about is a generic call. One of those calls that comes in and the person isn't quite sure what they're looking for. I'm looking for a small SUV for my wife, or I'm interested in a Jeep, or maybe they simply mention a model. I'd like to know more about the Accord. Typically, generic calls are where they haven't worked it down to a specific car. So how do we handle these phone calls? What we've done to this point is have our greeting and have said hello. They've responded and they've told us why they're calling. So what we want to do is have a softening statement that gets into qualifying. We know less than 25% of the time, sales agents will ask these qualifying questions to an inbound caller. So we want to set ourselves on a different level. We want to ask 3 to 5 qualifying questions and then funnel in the customers because they're starting out wide and we want to bring them in. When they call us, we want to qualify and understand their needs before we move forward. So to better understand your needs, are you looking for new or pre-owned? Notice that the question is asked in an either-or closed-ended format. We aren't going to ask 25 questions, but 3 to 5 qualifying questions. We aren't trying to sell the vehicle, but we are trying to sell an appointment. New or pre-owned? Leather or cloth? So when you're getting this information from your customers, what do you do with the information? Write it down. Make sure you're taking notes as you're getting the phone call and then you're qualifying the vehicle. Let's go from the mechanics to outward. For example, 6-cylinder or 8-cylinder, 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. However, to tie it up, use the exterior. We use the word shades. Do you prefer a lighter or darker shade of the exterior? We use shades because colors sets expectations. With many customers, they might pick a color that you just don't have, so use shade to tie up the conversation. Then you'd move forward to the next step. So I better understand your needs. Do you prefer this or that? Keep the either-or statements when going through qualifying. That's qualifying a generic call. I'm Nicole, and I'll see you in step 3.